Okay, so Andy wants to buy this new pair of shoes, and they cost $89.99, and on top of that, he has to pay 6% sales tax. Andy already has saved $17.25, and he is earning $7.20 a week doing odd jobs and chores. How many weeks will it take him to save enough money to earn the shoes? Number 1 asks how much sales tax Andy will have to pay. Now that's on top of this $89.99. So if I'm trying to think about how much sales tax costs, I can think about the dollar store. When I go to the dollar store and I want to buy one item with 6% sales tax, I would find that is 6 cents. So total, I would have to pay $1.06. Now, if I were going to have to buy 10 items at the dollar store, what would I need to do?
10 times 0.06.
Okay, and what do I end up when I get that? What do I end up with there?
60 cents.
So I need to add that to my previous cost, and I get $10.60. Now, if I'm trying to find 6% of $89.99, what should I do?
89.99 times 0.06?
Absolutely. And now what does that equal?
5.3994.
So here I'm talking about money, so I might need to round that. What should I round that to?
$5.40.
Awesome. So now question number 2 is asking me the total cost of the shoes, including tax. So I need to add the price of the shoe and my sales tax. What do I end up with there?
$95.39.
That's quite a bit of money for a pair of shoes. Now let's go on to number 3. Let W be the number of weeks that it will take Andy to save enough money to buy the shoes. Write an algebraic equation that will help you solve the problem. I'm looking at this word equation. That word equation means what do I have as part of my answer?
An equal sign.
Absolutely. So I need 2 sides of my equal sign. I'm trying to save a total amount of money. So that needs to be somewhere in my equation. I'm going to start with it. Now, if I'm trying to figure out how long it's going to take me to save that much money, I need to figure out how much money I'm making every week. So, what can I write that would show me the amount of money that I'm saving every week?
$7.20 a week.
$7.20 a week. So I can write that as $7.20 times the number of weeks that I'm working for. Now, I also already have some money saved up. I need to include that somewhere, so I'm going to add it to what I already have. Now, moving on to question number 4. Solve your equation for W and check your answer. How do I solve this equation?
First thing, I'm going to rewrite the equation. Subtract 17.25 from both sides. $78.14.
Now here I see that I'm multiplying, so how do I undo this multiplication?
Division.
And I end up with how many weeks?
Approximately 10.85.
Now, I don't really like that that's a decimal, so should I round up or round down in this situation?
Up.
So if I am saying that in 11 weeks I will have enough money, I need to then check that answer. So how would I go about checking that answer?
Plug 11 back into the equation.
Absolutely. So I have 720 times 11 plus 1725. Now I am hoping that this is going to be more than 9539. So when I plug 11 back in, I get
$96.45.
Which is indeed more than the cost of the shoes. So after 11 weeks, Andy can buy this pair of shoes. But I do need to write a sentence saying my answer. So I should write something like, Andy needs to save for 11 weeks in order to buy his new shoes.